Class 3 Computer Chapter 2 GUI Operating System and Introduction. Topic for this class are basic operations on the desktop. Under this you will be learning the following: selecting and deselecting the icons, selecting adjacent and non-adjacent items, opening a program, arranging the desktop icons, and sorting the icons. Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are doing fine and doing your work very regularly. So, to start with today's topic, we are going to learn about the basic operations on the desktop. We all learned that desktop is the first screen when you switch on the computer, and we need to learn some basic operations, how to operate it, how to do your work on the computer. So these are some basic operations, like how to select it, how to deselect it. If you select something and you want to remove that and go to another icon, how do we do that? For this, we have to learn this topic: selecting and deselecting the icons. So we all know icons are the small pictures on the desktop. So when we want to open it, we click on it. So that is called selecting an icon. To select any icon, we need to simply click on it. Once it is highlighted, the color changes, that means it has been selected. Now, for example, if you don't want it to be selected or you want to select something else, how do we remove the selection? So what we have to do is to deselect the icon, click away from the icon. Like if this is the if you have selected my computer and you want to go to the recycle bin, you have to move your cursor away from the my computer and click anywhere on the desktop, and then click on the recycle bin if you want to select it. Now we come to the next topic, that is selecting adjacent and non-adjacent items. What is adjacent and non-adjacent items? Means if you want to select 3 or 4 items together which are there on the desktop. So what we can do is, instead of going one by one, we can select at the same time. So for that, left click on the first item. For example, there are 2 items here. If you can see the picture above, you have to click on the first item to be selected. Then hold down the shift key. There is shift key on your keyboard, and then click on the last item to be selected. So you come down and then click on the bottom icon. Then these 2 items will be selected. Once it is highlighted, with means to show that it is selected, release the shift key. All the adjacent and nearby items will be selected. So here in the screen you can see only 2, so 2 items will be selected. If you have 5, you click on 5 items, 5 items will be selected. So now selecting non-adjacent items means if it is scattered, one is here in the at the bottom and one is at the top and one is at the first row of the desktop. So with this kind of thing, we cannot select with shift key. So for such things, we have to hold down, instead of the shift key, you have to press the control key. So what are the steps to select such items? Hold down the control key, click one by one. Means if you click on the top right hand corner, you click that item, then you can come to the bottom left corner. Then this way you can select the non-adjacent items, as many number of items anywhere. You can move anywhere on the desktop, click the item and you can select it. So the only difference, if it is close by, if you want to select it together, all together, which is close by, you press the shift key. And if you want to select randomly from different places, then different places on the desktop, then you click on, you have to press, keep your control key pressed instead of the shift key. So for adjacent items, you have to press the shift key. For non-adjacent items, you have to press the control key. Then we have the next topic, opening a program. Now you know how to select the icons. Now if you want to open that icon, once you have selected and you want to open it, there are two methods, two ways to open a program. Let's learn the first one, method one. Click on the icon of the program that you want to open and press the enter key. This is through your keyboard. The application will open the program for you. Or you can, there's another way, instead of using the keyboard, you can simply select the icon and double click the mouse, left mouse button, the icon, so that the icon opens. So you can see in figure 2.1, if you want to open this PC icon here, you have to select it by clicking on it and double click on the item to open it. Now, the next method is method 2, opening a program using the run option. For this, you need to first click on the start button. When you click on the start button, there is an option for typing run in the search box. You have to type run in the search box at the bottom of the start menu and then press enter key. Once you press the enter key, the run dialog box which you see here in figure number 2.2 will appear. Here in the open option, you have to type the name of the program. If you know the name of the program, for example, Turtle or PowerPoint or MS Word, you type the name here. It will open the, and then click OK or press enter. It will open the program for you. We come to the next topic, that is arranging the desktop icons. Now we see there are many images or small icons on the desktop. Sometimes we keep so many things, it looks very congested, means you cannot find things. Like if you keep so many books and copies, pens all around on your table, if it is not properly arranged and kept, it looks so messy, you cannot find things. The same way, when we keep many things on the desktop, it is very difficult to find our programs, anything that you want to work on. So for this, you need to keep the icons on the desktop arranged, neatly arranged. So as you arrange your study desk to make it study, you can arrange the icons on the desktop to give a better look. It looks very neat and clean. So to do this, how do we do it? These are the steps. Right click on the blank area of the desktop. You don't have to click on the icon, blank area. It should not select any icon. You will find the list of options. List of options will come by the side of the cursor. Select the view option. In that, from that list of those list of options, you have to click on the view option. Select the view option, then click the auto arrange icons option from the sub menu. So what happens, it will automatically arrange it for you. You don't have to do anything. Then you will, when you click on it, there will be some movement. You will see that the icons have been arranged automatically. Now we have the next topic, sorting the icons. How do we sort them? If we don't want this kind of auto arranging, sorting the desktop icon means arranging them in a proper sequence, like all the program files to be put in the first place, and then all the word files and according to their types. So what can we do? Or we want the most frequently used icons to be on the top, and the shortcuts to be appearing at the bottom of the desktop. These can be done through sorting the icons. Right click on the blank area of the desktop, like the way you did for arranging the desktop icons. Then a shortcut menu appears. Point to the sort by option and click on the name sub option. So name means it will arrange it according to the alphabetical order. We all know how what is alphabetical order. We have learned it in grammar, English grammar also. It will be arranged according to the file name. If it starts with A, if a file starts with A, that file will be shown at the top. If a file starts with Z, that will be at the bottom of the desktop. This is the short sorting of the icons. So that's all for today, students. You have to learn them. You can practice them on the computer using these steps. So for all these things, you need practice. You practice on the computer and read the chapter well and do the exercises sent by me in the PDF file format in your copy. That's all for today, children. Thank you.